Yo, what's up everybody? This is Unpunk bringing you a brand new video to the channel. Today we are going over the top 5 best custom paths within Animal Crossing New Horizons as of April 2020. These are heavily opinionated as I think these are the best and the best ones I have seen as of yet. To access these, you're obviously going to need the Tailor's Shop and you're going to need your Island Construction app along with the wood texture custom path as well as the dark dirt path, which you can buy from the Nook shop, little Nook spending place within the resident services, whatever that might be called, as my brain doesn't recall. The first path we're going to talk about is Pink Bricks, which as you can see looks really cool in game, but it does need to be layered over the dark dirt path to get this effect. It's really cool for if you're looking for a nice pink or bright color to add to your town, to add a little extra flair, or you're looking for that cute texture to add to your town. As you can see, it looks very, very boring and bland without having the dark dirt path underneath. So make sure you apply that first. Then you go ahead and apply this over and you're going to get this absolutely amazing look with this pink dirt, this pink brick path. Next up, what we're going to have is dock flooring. So this is a custom texture that looks like the docks in your game. Now unfortunately my island, it didn't look super ideal with the positioning of my dock, but I'll get into that in just a second. So you're going to want to search up their creator ID for Emily here, and there's 3 different directions. There's horizontal and there's vertical, and what I mean is there's 3 different paths for each of the directions, so you can make it 2 or 3 wide and have it look very nice. I made mine 2 wide here so that way it isn't too crazy wide as it matches the width of the normal dock. And as you can see, you can pick whichever of the 3 you want. The little buttons are supposed to be on the outside to make it look like it has the rivets of the regular dock. If you're just applying it over sand, all you're going to need to do is place it down. But if you place it over the rest of your map, I highly recommend putting the dark dirt path underneath it, as it's going to make it contrast a lot more from grass, for example, or whatever other textures you might have it next to. As you can see up here, the dark dirt path is underneath and it adds a nice flare in contrast to the grass, and that's why it's our number 4 slot. Next up, we're going to be covering what is Terracotta Path Edges. It also goes for brick and stone, the 3 default textures you can get within the game by just buying them through the little resident services machine. And this allows you to add a 3D depth to the edge of the paths, which looks really, really cool in my opinion, and adds just an amazing little flair to your town wherever you might need it. This works with a variety of different textures, so you have upper and lower, you have right and left, you have angles, you have curves, you got a variety of different looks to however you might want to make your paths look. You even have 2 L's in the little corners, and it's just absolutely fantastic. So however you're trying to make your paths look, it looks really, really great. As you can see, this is what it looks like when it is applied. It adds a nice 3-dimensional look to it, even though it's obviously a flat texture. But it looks really cool, and the absolute best part about it is you can do so many different things with this because there is so many variety to the different textures that they have created. So you can make it look however you want it. And this is why this is coming in at our number 3 slot for best custom paths. Next up is one of my personal favorites, which is going to be the wood stairs and wood edges. The only downside to this texture pack is it only applies to the left or bottom side of your wood, and I'll explain a little more of that in a second, as the left only applies to wood stairs, which you can make 2 wide, or as the top or bottom edge rather allows you to make stairs on it. It's kind of confusing to understand, so I'll show you a little demonstration of how it works. So when you have your wood, you're going to want to make one extra step out and you're going to want to apply the wood path top step first, which is going to look like so. Apply this however wide you want your stairs to look. Then next you're going to go in and do the wood path steps themselves, which you apply to the lower half of the same blocks, and it's going to give you this amazing three-dimensional look like you have stairs on your wood, and it's absolutely fantastic. Another example is the left side over here, which you can see that there is a nice left set of stairs. So if you have a direction like that, it gives you a three-dimensional look, and you can even extend the stairs to make it look like it is wrapping, or it's a longer set of stairs by easily just extending what you did earlier, and it gives you this amazing look. Coming in at the #1 slot, my favorite custom path within the game as of April here in 2020 is Bridgestones and Bricks. This one looks really cool if you use the brick bridges within your map, as you can easily layer this out to fit perfectly with the design of your different bridges. You have Bridgestones can be horizontal or they can be vertical, as well as you have bricks that are either directional. As the way they are set up, they look really good no matter which direction you set them up. As you can see, I'm using them as paths a lot in my map here. I think they look really cool. These again will need to be placed over dark dirt paths, so you're gonna have to use those first in order to get them to have their amazing look. But you can easily switch it to the bricks. You can have the stones. It looks so cool, especially the bricks. They look very nice because they are a lot darker than the traditional brick texture you have in the game, and I think it adds a very nice new depth to the different textures you're gonna have within your maps. I'll show you guys what the textures look like here in comparison of regular bricks that are a lot lighter to the dark bricks of this texture pack. And that's going to be the top 5 best paths within Animal Crossing New Horizons as of April 2020. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, it would be greatly awesome if you could drop a like and subscribe if you guys are new. We'll have more videos coming out over the weeks here. We want to share all the amazing custom textures that everyone has been creating in this game with you guys. It's so much fun to get to do this, and we'll see you guys real soon. Peace.